Hello everyone, it's Shane Kanto, your Wasteland reviewer, and I'm here to review this new horror comedy fantasy. It's a Wonderful Knife. Haha, get it? And the idea is this young woman who kills a serial killer, and after a year of grief and living in a world that has kind of left her by, she wishes she never existed, and then she's plopped into the world where she didn't exist to kill the serial killer and the horrible damage that has been done by this specter, who she knows as the mayor of this town, played by Justin Long, Henry Waters, in his very Mr. Potter kind of way, because yes, this does channel all the It's a Wonderful Life references that you can. The parallels, they're apparent, wears it on its sleeves. It's not, it's like, yeah, you could argue it's a ripoff. It's really trying to be this homage to that film and looking at it from a horror comedy kind of way, the slasher flick. Jane Widdop, I think, is Winnie as our main character. She's charismatic. I got behind her. We fell for her. And especially her dynamic with Bernie, who's like the weird one in town, played by Jess McLeod, who I really appreciated in this film, brought a lot of personality to this role. I love their dynamic and their budding connection throughout this film that they developed trying to get to the bottom of this. I do feel like Joel McHale, who's in more of like a more serious role in this film, feels a little stiff. And you have Catherine Isabel, who plays the Aunt Gail in the film. I really did enjoy her. Justin Long is creepy and weird and just offbeat as ever in this particular film. It's some big choices, but I think it works for the context of the film. His big white teeth and talking like this and like, hi everybody, y'all doing great? And just that whole weird facade that he puts on is so creepy and cringy, but it really works for the story. I do feel like this film really oversimplifies some of these characters for the sake of conflict. Like the conflict that really sets up Winnie wanting to like wish away her life because everybody's just so cold to her. Like unreasonably cold to her. It's ridiculous, and you have to suspend so much like the disbelief of her like wishing herself away out of existence is smaller than how horrible everybody treats her in the wake of like her killing the serial killer. And it's just so ridiculous, and it really took me out of the movie for a while. And then once it got going into what it was trying to do, it has some good scares, it has some good slasher moments. It's bloody, it's crazy, it's over the top. This isn't a great film. It has a great concept and such a clever way of reinventing the It's a Wonderful Life story, but it has some fun elements to it that it pulls together and delivers a fun ride, even if it has its flaws and wears them true. But there's a couple of young cast members here and a really weird offbeat Justin Long make this a pretty entertaining ride. And it's very brief. It's like an hour and 26 minutes. It's a sleek, quick ride, and it has some fun. There's some heart. There's some love for movies, and that'll always get me. And in the end, this is a fun little horror comedy, Christmassy kind of film that works for both Halloween and Christmas, and we always love double dipping those movies. But those are my thoughts on It's a Wonderful Knife. Let me know what you think, and let's talk some movies. But thank you as always for tuning in, supporting your Wasteland reviewer.